Howdy, folks. I'm Colonel Sanders, and you're not. See the impersonators do this one. Oh, that's right. They're not impersonating me, Tyler.
What?
I said, let's see the impersonators do this one. And I said, oh, that's right. They're not impersonating me. They're impersonating Uncle Harley. Uncle Harley didn't play video games. Or did he? Tyler?
Yes.
Do you know what year the first video game came out? I gotta look it up.
Not off the top of my head, no.
There was a very similar game in 1958 to the 1970s video game Pong. But even at that, if we skip the 1958 thing that they're bringing up with the physicist invents the first video game, American Physical Society, and we jump to the 1970s with Pong. Colonel Sanders was alive in both of those between 1958 and 1970s. He died in 1980. So there is a 50-50 chance that the man played Pong, that he played video games.
I doubt it because I'm pretty sure the first video games were like made with $1 million computers the size of entire rooms in like colleges and shit. Or do you mean like the first like commercially released?
Like the Atari systems, whatever Pong was first released on. Just the little handheld gaming systems you have in your house. The first Mario game was 1985, so unfortunately Uncle Harley would not have even heard of Mario.
Sir, I have made Law 1.
The Atari was founded in June of 1972 by Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney. Their first product, Pong, was released 5 months later and changed the way people played video games. It's the 1970s, so there is a very good chance that the man played with an Atari. Especially since hello Mario Lopez, especially since he had grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I think the last interview he did, he said he had 14 grandchildren and great-grandchildren combined. So the fact that he had those grandchildren and great-grandchildren, he was in their lives, and he had nephews and great-nephews and great-great-nephews that he was in their lives at young ages. It was possible they played them and he would see them play it or even sit down with them and play it because he was very family oriented and he wouldn't be above playing with his family. If their family wanted him to take interest in something that they were doing, such as playing the Atari, it's very possible that it could have happened. So, I rest easy at night and lose no sleep thinking that Uncle Harley probably played video games sometime in his life before he died. Where is your first law at?
The shack.
Is this seriously what you're gonna... You're seriously...
Temporarily, yes.
We build
whoever's first.
We build the palace around this thing first. And this stays. Like forever.
Bet. I
gotta invite Glacier. If this abruptly shuts off, it's because the breaker popped and I got no control over that. Remember to like the live, folks. Subscribe if you're not. We have a lot of content to offer on here. You want to see me and Tyler be cringy? Scroll all the way to 10 years ago.
Did you shut your goddamn mouth?
You want to see us be really cringy? Subscribe to the memberships.
Shut,
Because I put some of that old
shut,
stuff on the paid memberships.
shut. I will get you banned.
Oh, Tyler, it's okay.
No, it isn't.
Nobody going to join the memberships to see them cringy old videos.
Have you read the law yet? So far I have enabled just the one.
Law 1. Glacier's electrical system is stupid, and any building that has it gets their electrical bill doubled. Well, this doesn't necessarily show that it designates any kind of place where you can make laws. So how do I know this isn't an impersonator building? Oh, okay, the sign. I guess the sign will tell us, won't it? Tyler, do me a favor.
That's a dumb law, he says. The person who built the equivalent of a carburetor for an electrical system.
I'm going to invite him to the party.
Oh, he actually has a mic?
Yes, he has a mic. If you watched our live streams, you'd know that. We've been streaming a lot more.
If I'm a part of them.
We've been streaming a lot more games and recording videos on them. We need to get back to recording some Roblox or something. I miss doing the videos.
Oh my god, I'm loud. Okay.
All my videos are just about chicken now. I want to go back to gaming videos.
You have brought this upon yourself.
Okay, respectfully, I think you're just a little bit too, I don't know what the word would be. Like...
You over-engineered it. It doesn't need to be that complicated.
I didn't over-engineer anything.
What do you mean Look at it! All that to move one redstone block.
Have you two been introduced before?
Sure this
what?
Is I can explain everything if you want me to, but it's basically just make sure that if the power gets cut off, then the lights turn off with it. I actually, this is broken. I'd have to do more to fix
Glacier,
it.
have you met Tyler before?
I have not.
I don't think so.
This is my best friend. I mean, Matt's my best friend, but Tyler was there first.
Yeah, you guys like live next to each other, right?
We used to.
For a time, yeah.
Not over-engineered, I promise.
Hello, Shady.
And it doesn't like do anything. Like, it's just so I can turn off the lights in my building.
Yeah, I saw what it does. Don't know how it works, but...
You see my door? I built a door. I was supposed to break it.
The vault door, or...
Yeah, the vault door.
Yeah,
Matt's working, right?
That's way over my head. I have not a clue.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad when he sees this.
This took me a while to perfect. I don't know who pulled the lever.
Did you design this, or...?
I designed this, yeah.
God damn.
Like, I actually had to invent a double piston extender for this.
Hmm.
That was not fun. But it is currently the most compact version. If you look it up, you'll find some, but they're not clean on both sides.
Tyler, did you regret dogging on it?
What did you say, Anthony?
Do you regret dogging on it in our pre-video to this live?
Okay, the vault door is pretty cool, but I stand with my decision that his electrical thing is overcomplicated. The vault door is cool, though.
I just wanted to be able to turn off my lights.
Hey, Cody.
But thanks for the compliment. I need to figure out this grading. A little bit of pause. Maybe I just keep it stone. I don't know.
Sir, would you like to help? Are you bored? Oh.
I was gonna put electrical in something. I was about to ask you, what do you want electrical in next?
The Applebee's.
Okay.
Been pretty good, Cody. It's always good to be yourself and not an impersonator. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm done. I already ranted. Shady, you would have to be a member.
Are you gonna put like a tier limit on it, or is it a member?
I think I dropped it down to 2, didn't I?
I mean, you might have. I don't know if you.
I
I know
think-
you talked about it. I don't know if you like put it in there yet.
I think I dropped it down to tier 2. I'm not sure.
Might have to not be tier 2 for a little bit, like until I get another job.
That's all right.
I don't have the funds, but I'll keep it as long as I can. It's only a monthly subscription, so.
I appreciate what you've been able to do, Glacier.
Okay, so like apart from the electrical, do you like the Dollar General? Is it better than the Cave?
I think it's less funny, but functionally, yes, better.
All right.
It actually looks like a Dollar General instead of literally a cave shack.
Well, the Cave Shack has the same atmosphere.
I disagree, but I've only been to 2.
Every
so-
Dollar General I have been to, they barely have any lighting. Their floor and ceiling are gray. Their shelves are gray, and everyone has a bad attitude. Now that might just be the franchises near me, but that is what
It has to be.
that is my impression of them.
Every Dollar General I've been to, except for one, has been like pristine condition.
Okay, Anthony,
I believe
this might
the
be a
lowest
stupid-
tier is $3.99. Huh?
Anthony, this might be a stupid question, but where did the line go from the power plant?
I have no idea. It's in there somewhere.
That's what I'm. Oh, that. Okay, never mind. I found it.
Dollar General corporate is at 40.
Depending on how many members we eventually get on this channel will ultimately shape what the pricing will be in the future and what perks are what. Right now we don't got many members, so we're just kind of playing around with
Make
it,
it a-
see what we could do.
Make it $1,000 per month.
The highest one is $50, Tyler.
It's like,
I
is it
think.
even possible?
I think you could actually go to 60. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to put one in case somebody rich is watching me and just, you know, isn't selfish for whatever reason, wants to do it. I'll make one tier where it's the highest one just to see what I could do. I don't know what perk I would put on that thing. Maybe I
You
get
do
oiled
an
up.
infinite amount of tiers. Should
Yeah, just make it that they actually just get your nudes. You have to have some kind of age verification, but they legitimately just get nudes.
You get an OnlyFans subscription.
Oh dear. You know, I could have swore I made Kerman my little animated guy, Tyler. I could have swore I made him an OnlyFans as a joke years ago. I can't find the account.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
So I really thought I did. You couldn't subscribe to it. You couldn't pay anything on it because I didn't have it set up like that. I just made an account and called it Kerman the Dancer. But I went to look that up on OnlyFans and I can't find the account. I cannot find it. I don't know if I deleted it. I don't know if it got deleted. I don't know.
Pretty sure if your account's inactive for long enough, it just gets deleted by itself.
Make another one.
That's how like a lot of social media do it, especially the ones that's paid, like the.
Do what now? I didn't hear you.
Not repeating
I was reading a comment. My ears shut off when I read
I'm
it.
pretty sure if you're inactive, you get kicked off the platform.
Oh, they
Especially
just
for the ones
delete
that
your
want to
account?
pay to see you. Yeah, because this is I think the same thing goes for Patreon. The only way, or the only reason I'm saying it. By the way, you could totally make a Patreon.
That would
You
make
get the money
sense.
immediately, unlike membership.
Yeah, but I'm not one of those
Are
influencers that's
oh,
gonna
the hell was
beg people to
that?
go to another website, send me money. I'm gonna earn it through YouTube.
How do supers work? Do you get all of that or just portions?
Super everything is 55%. I get 55% of everything.
All right.
And that's fair. YouTube takes a cut to do the processing and also to continue their services. But they give their creators more of a cut.
They can
unlike-
afford it because they're owned by Google.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what TikTok's cut is, but it was nothing compared to what you can make on YouTube.
You guys are gonna build the Capitol building next to my dock.
I mean, it doesn't
that
have
what
to
that's
be
saying?
there, but he just said whoever makes the first law gets power, so that's what I did. It's temporary.
I would say if
I
you're trying
wasn't here
to
for
imagine
that,
Colonel Sanders
absolutely.
playing the Atari,
Complain to him about that. It's his rules, so he makes the rules.
yeah, we
Exactly.
talked about that in our
He's the only
pre-video.
authority. He's God.
If you're trying to picture Colonel Sanders playing the Atari system, picture him in shorts and a Hawaiian shirt, or just a regular old T-shirt, because that's what he bummed around the house in when he wasn't working.
I thought he was just near the. All right.
How do you join? How you join the memberships? You gotta. I don't actually know. Glacier, how did you join?
I went to the part that says the Colonel, and next to subscribe, there's a button that says join. And if you hit the join button, you're given a prompt that asks what tier you want. And after you do that, you put your card information in, and you click the button that says confirm, and you become a member. You're the only channel that I've ever had a membership to.
I am special.
Yes, we know.
Not that special, Tyler, but I am
That
that
was called
special.
in high school. I'm 1 degree of autism away from SPED. I guarantee you.
This is just a regular old brick building.
If they can't see it, I think that means they're on Xbox. You just can't do it on consoles.
Yeah, I know you could do it from the computer or the phone.
Yeah. Not a Fire Stick or...
If y'all do that, y'all are just generally supporting the page. I know people spend an incredible amount of money on actual famous people's streams. I've sat in a few of those member-only chats with the super chats that go up. People will spend money just to have their name noticed on top of the chat.
Like they don't forget the next day. They're on phone? Okay, well then I don't know. I mean, I can go on my alt account, just check real quick. Alright, they go to your channel, which it's actually kind of hard to do. Yeah, there's just a... Oh no, if they're on mobile, they can't see the join button. There's a see perks, and then they have to say that you need a... Okay, that's weird. I don't know.
What is it?
I
Pretty bad. I don't know how to join memberships of my own channel. I shouldn't have
That might be a
memberships. Let's see. I might be able to share a link.
For some reason, my skin hasn't been loading. I've been using the a marketplace one. Sucks because I made a skin. I'm pretty sure I put it in the Discord, but Tyler, am I Steve? Am I Steve?
No,
No.
you're
Okay.
a blue man.
So it does work now.
Yeah, hold on.
Gonna check. I just went in front of his camera so I can look at the stream to see if it works. No, I'm Steve. I'm Steve for him. Are you like on PC or? I know.
What? Him or me?
Anthony's on X. So.
No, I'm on X.
So with
Why doesn't it work for him?
the more members we get, the more emotes I can add and the more perks I can add. And once people start suggesting some of the perks that they would like to have, then I will be open to adding those too if they're reasonable.
I want to own your channel. That's a perk. I have the
No.
own channel perk. No.
You get to put a leash on Anthony.
Maybe.
I want to be able to force feed you
Well, maybe. Excuse me.
Well, I'm sending a link
Make a
to the
VTuber
chat.
model. Do that.
I had a perk for the highest tier that I would make custom art and stuff for them, but it didn't really pan out as well, so I took that off.
Yeah, also, don't you use AI for like 99% of your stuff?
Just the thumbnails, not my art. When I draw, I draw.
Alright. Why don't you just draw for your thumbnails?
Because that takes too much time with the amount of videos and live streams that I put out. When I could just type into AI what I'm thinking and then manipulate it to what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I just took a screenshot and used that for the thumbnail. And I've just been using the same screenshot.
All I know is,
every single time.
well, for me, using the same thumbnail every time does not work. It starts flagging it as spam. And some of the AI ones I do, if I could get it to look the way I want it to, then I add my own things to it. They perform pretty well. And sometimes a screenshot of, if it's Minecraft, I can do a screenshot like I did, and it does pretty good. Yeah, I sent a link that should give you some things there. And also, if I ever change anything on that, it should notify y'all, but if it doesn't, I'm still going to post in the community tab for all members.
Oh, I just got kicked out of the game.
I'll invite you. I'll add to the community tab for all members what changes are going to happen. Like if we get 100 members, I might change tier 1 to $1 and go from there. Which would be nice for folks, wouldn't it? 100
Maybe,
people, $1 a month. That's $100 a month. 55% of that.
55 or minus 40. Yeah.
You take 45% off of the 100, which is $45. That would be roughly $55 a month, and you know, the more and more people that join that, you have 200. Okay, so that's $110 a month just from memberships. That helps out a lot. On top of ad revenue, fan funding is where a lot of the stuff happens. My headset's gonna die.
Don't do that.
Hold up.
Womp womp.
I got batteries.
That's why I use a wired headset.
Because every time we used a wire headset, the plug and the jack inside of the controller would screw up. Right, Tyler?
Yep.
That happened for me too. That's why I don't use Xbox anymore.
Well, that's wild. This isn't...
Fair.
Also, because my new monitors don't have HDMI ports for
Oh,
some
that's
reason.
lovely. We're just going to decide not to work, huh? Oh, I
Yes.
see. Here we go. I take this plug. Yep, there's Matt texting me, mother effer, mother effer, mother effer. You go live without me. Come on, insult me so that I don't invite you, Matt. Go ahead. Insult me. We talked about inviting him, didn't we, Tyler?
Something like that.
Did you find where the channel was?
Oh, me? Oh, was I supposed to do that?
Tyler, did you find where the power channel was?
Yes.
Okay, and you're working on that?
Yep.
I guess this could be a bank. I don't know.
I still say factory matches it, bro.
Matt, we thought you were working.
What do you think are the most valuable logs, like in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Match for like an invite.
Well, the invite. Oh, it's my game.
I feel like it's probably Oaks.
He needs to be put to public so I can invite him.
That's it. Yeah.
What?
He needs to be turned online so that I can invite him.
No, he doesn't.
I don't want to search through my whole friends list. My arms and legs are broken.
I'm sorry. What the hell do I have to do? To both of you.
Well,
Why am
got
I
a
the
reason.
only one who's ever online?
Well, you used to
invited him the
hide.
game. I invited him to the game.
Tyler, you used to hide when Aiden would always be on. What happened to him, by the way? How's he doing?
He got his fucking learner's permit recently.
I don't like that.
Neither do I,
Tyler, you're getting old.
unfortunately.
The oldest video on YouTube is 19 years old. It will be 20 years old next year.
I don't like that.
YouTube.
I know. I don't
When
like
we
that.
started YouTube, Tyler, that video was 9 years old. How do you feel?
Don't like that.
Yeah, a whole decade gone. Just like that.
Matt's in the party. Is he gonna talk?
I don't know. He's not speaking.
Shut up, computer boy.
Oh,
Okay.
he's here. Shady,
Wait,
thanks
I
for
have a
joining
computer.
the
Someone
membership.
join member.
That was Shady. It's the dude that was trying to figure out how to do it. There
won?
should be in the community tab a link to a server. Click that. And then once you go through the process there, that's where we set up our gaming days, and well, it's where we're supposed to. We don't got enough members for me to do that. I usually just message everyone. Yeah, you want to play? But
I invited you to the game. I
Who?
think I did.
once you're in there, we
Who?
will exchange usernames,
invited you.
and
Ask-
I'll send you an invite.
You wanted the
Point.
invite.
Points and laughs. I don't need an invite. I can join from Anthony's thing. I wanted an invite to the party.
The
Oh.
entire time you
You
can
can't
join
join that.
from my
That's
thing.
that's private. Yes.
that's-
Look. Wow. I'm in without joining the freaking invite. Oh,
And-
amazing.
And Tyler needed me to invite him to the game.
And Tyler. Did I or
Mhm.
did I not say? Oh, I called off of work today. Did I or did I not say that? I'd like to know.
To play
That was
Minecraft.
at like 8 o'clock this morning. I don't remember that well.
8 o'clock. No, it wasn't because I woke up at 10. Tyler, you're friggin'
Okay, so 10
schizophrenic.
o'clock. Yes.
No, it
Have we
wasn't.
not
It was-
established this?
Do you not remember when I told you I would be at work right now? I go to work at 2 p.m., Tyler. It was like 3 o'clock.
So you two could have been playing
That
all
was
day
7
long.
hours ago.
Yes.
Dang.
Why didn't you say anything? You texted me. I didn't see it. I texted you back. You never said anything when I texted you back. I was like, brother.
Me?
No, not you.
Brother,
Oh.
may I have some
It's
oats?
it's in the
Community tab.
shading.
It's in the community tab.
What is?
The
The
server
Discord.
invite.
My dick and balls.
No, Tyler. I don't know how old this person is. You can't say that. Oh man, it's a good thing I'm not sponsored right now. I'd have to be apologizing for you.
I mean, you wouldn't have to.
Well, you would if you wanted to be paid.
No, I wouldn't. It's Tyler's reputation.
Which we have established I could give less of a shit about.
Which is sad.
I don't want an online presence. I don't want every second of my life documented and fucking put online.
Oops.
Made a mistake. Sorry.
Tyler turns around and the cameraman's behind him. You've been on a reality online show, Tyler, for
Fucking
5
picture of
years. How do you
yourself.
feel? Okay, Tyler, I'm going to leave this up to you to try to connect this, but I ran lights inside of this building thing.
Okay.
Oh, I need like a crane, don't I? That's gonna be hard to hold up. I don't know if you can change that.
Tyler, remember that city we built that had like SpongeBob in it?
Vaguely?
We built Bikini Bottom. We had the Krusty Krab. We had the Chum Bucket. A few of the Bikini Bottom buildings. And then we had SpongeBob and Patrick's house and Squidward's house.
Vaguely remember that.
And then you go further in, and there was that Time Wolfie statue with the horse racing track. And then all the skyscrapers. And then down towards the end was not this map, but our other friend Matt's Sonic the Hedgehog. There was a Margaritaville way off in the distance. A little
What is that for,
forest.
Tyler?
That
Oh,
was
to
a Switch.
turn it on and off. Okay, my fault, my fault.
And then there was Jurassic Park at the end of the city. You remember that? And a bunch of apartments.
I remember the Jurassic. I remember seeing a Jurassic Park in Minetropolis.
This was a different city. This was like Minetropolis 2.0.
Matt, you've done something.
What'd I do? Oh, that.
That
Sorry,
one.
my fault. Okay, I didn't know. I shall fix my mistakes.
I like to scream and shout and let it out. We're going to set a goal. This time I'm going to go for 5 super chats at the...
It may be ugly, but it's necessary for the
$2.
very
Make it last 30
necessary
minutes.
electrical wires. Isn't that right, Tyler?
Yeah, see, I did not build this building. His Glacier's electrical, as complicated as it is looks nicer because he built the building and
We'll
built
stream
it
for another
into the
hour
building.
if we made it.
Actually, that was entirely a mistake.
Yeah,
I just found a nice way around it.
Hello, I like
Yeah.
money.
I
Sorry.
don't. Half the time, I'm not building the building, so I just put ugly gray boxes on the sides of them that have all the electrical.
Call it a generator.
Mine at least fits with the build. It's like an actual power box.
Right.
Oh, to be fair, Tyler, in the other city, we didn't intend on having this kind of power ran through it, so we didn't build the buildings to that. We had to adapt it.
And see, you just started the city, and we're still not building the buildings
I'm
to adapt to
used.
it.
I'm used to the old ways.
Uh-huh.
That was what
Go
the
to
first
the
video
home.
channel.
Go to the home page of the channel where the featured video would be, or the video for returning viewers. And then you'll see videos, shorts, playlists, and community. You want to click community. And actually, I think next to community is members. Click the members one. That should have what you're looking for in it.
I need to hire a new employee for the dollar store.
Happened to the other one.
Tyler
Ask
murdered
Tyler.
it.
Why?
Perchance.
'Cause he felt like it.
Tyler's
He
character has to kill every 15 minutes or he'll go mad and eat everything.
Oh God! Please stop
People
talking.
included.
Remember your bionic arm, Tyler?
Unfortunately.
He didn't even have a bionic arm. We were just pulling shows out of our butt. And a wall was in his way and it wasn't working with the switch. So he goes, I got a bionic arm. Blah, 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 blah. I started breaking the wall. The new Star Wars show, Skeleton Crew. Yes, I have. I absolutely love that. Hello,
A lot of
Bobby
people
Roo.
hate it, apparently. On TikTok, like a lot of people.
I loved it. It's so
Or-
good. People
Right,
just
I wanna
don't
go
know
this
what
way.
good shows are anymore. Yeah, the link should be in there when you go to the home page. So click, if you're watching on the phone, click my little profile picture up there, the little young Colonel icon, and it'll take you to the home page. You want to scroll over to the far right underneath where my bio is, and it'll say membership. You click that, you'll see something of the ducks. When you're a member, you get to see the life of my ducks, because that's one of my content that I put on there, because most of the money goes towards sustaining them and the needs of this channel. So I put me raising the ducks on there. So you'll see some things of ducks. Just keep scrolling. See some gravy. Keep scrolling. Some member-only videos and lives. And you should come across a link. All
Wait,
right,
you can walk through.
there. Oh. Hold on a second. That link expires in 24 hours. Let me make a new one. Hold on, I'll make a new one.
I figured that out the hard way too.
Hey Tyler, you want to come see employee number 2?
Okay. Go ahead and send your you have to link.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's fine, Shady. I'm new to it too. I don't well, we got like 6
Yeah, that's
members, only 2 of
Thought
them. Now
yeah,
3
I
of them
had
are
a
in the
feeling.
server. Let's see. We used to run a big server, but it just wasn't doing too good. Okay, this will expire never. And I'm going to copy that link. This is for members only.
What, this live?
No.
He hasn't done one of those in a while.
No.
Yeah, it's ever since Christmas we've been kind of off with that schedule. We got to get back onto it. Let's see.
I got a bigger TV. A big
New
TV.
I
serve.
just got more RAM, and I'm not mad at that.
I got a laptop that can run
you do.
Postal too. Yeah, but I'm not gonna play loser games on it like Fortnite. I'm gonna play actual good games like Postal and
could with a
Half-Life and
laptop.
Gmod. Oh yeah, I can. What do you mean? What do you mean? I play Postal 2 all the time.
That's in I mean Fortnite.
Fortnite. I don't care about Fortnite. I got Xbox for that.
Yeah, no, I can't use my Xbox. I'm not very happy about that. Also, way too hot in my room, but if I turn on the AC, 1, you guys will hear it, and 2, like everything will turn
Okay,
off. in my
the
room,
new
and
link
the
is
power
there.
will cut out.
It's the newest one posted.
Tyler, is the AC on right now?
No. In my house, no.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah, no, Tyler, I'm asking you if it's on in Anthony's house.
Well, he did
Anthony,
say
you
it
got AC
was
on?
because it caused like a fucking breaker
Well,
to
I wasn't
pop.
here when that happened.
I like the
Because
robot.
y'all thought I was at work for some reason.
Can't say I remember no at that.
I can't believe you thought I was at work at 10 o'clock, Anthony. I get off of work at 10 o'clock.
In my defense, I wasn't even thinking about the time change, and it's 9 here.
In my even more defense, why didn't you text me?
Plus, I asked Tyler if you're working. He first said ye, and then, or probably, and then he said he don't know.
That's not a good excuse for not texting, Anthony, but it's okay. I don't forgive you.
I owe you nothing.
I never said you owed me anything. Just be nice to have a text from my friend once in a while, you know?
I texted you earlier asking what you were doing. You took
Yeah, and
forever
then-
to respond.
I'd like you to check again.
No.
I responded 3 hours ago. And then you know to respond.
Oh, it was dinner time.
Anthony,
Don't
what's
make
9
a
plus
fat
10?
joke. 21.
You stupid.
I'm not.
No, you're not stupid, Tyler. You know what 9 plus 10 really is.
Thank you.
The server will automatically, I think there's like a 2-day grace period when your membership expires, but it will automatically boot you out, or it will just remove all your privileges
chicken is
until you
this?
subscribe again. You have to link your YouTube to your Discord account so that it will connect what tier you are automatically and give you access to perks within the server. The server is still being built right now. We're not done with it. I've kind of been neglecting it until we get more folks. Okay, the outer shell's done, except for the power. Matt, your KFC looks like a house.
I don't care. Don't judge my freaking KFC.
What is this thing, Glacier?
Rain.
Oh, it's a crane?
It's not done yet. So.
Are you looking at something?
Apologize.
Are you looking at something to build by?
Kinda. I'm looking at pictures of a crane.
It looks like a weenie.
Super Winnie Hat Jr.
Kind of that.
Anthony, apologize. It doesn't look like a house.
It looks exactly like a house. Okay. Vote in the chat. Does this look like a KFC you would dine at or a very colorful house?
Oh my god, on the
You vote
outside
house,
it might
then
look
you
like a
get
house.
free memberships. Tier 10.
I can't do that. If I could grant a free membership as a gift, I would.
You actually, so not free, but you can grant memberships as a gift.
How? I have not been given
It's
that.
just I can press this button and say membership gifting, and then just gift 50 memberships to you if I wanted to.
You can gift them to other people.
Apparently,
As a member, you can gift it to another user.
I can, as long I would be.
You like
paying
my
the
KFC, Tyler?
subscription
You want to go in
myself,
it?
But yes,
It would pay the subscription or just a one-time payment for them, and then they have to take over it.
Doing
I
that
would
electrical
be
shit.
paying the subscription.
See, it doesn't give me that option to even
Tyler,
give
come look at
somebody
the,
a
other
free.
I think
employee.
that's
Come look at
because
the
you
employee.
have to be a member. Just kind of stupid.
Huh.
Why is it in alpaca?
You see, I'm new to this stuff with the membership thing. I don't know why anybody would do that. Do that to a creator
gave
other
me a
than
pretty
to support
convincing
them.
application.
But then nothing is free
the
in life.
alpaca
There's
the
always
one
an
that shit on
alternative
the
motive.
floor?
But sometimes, like you, Glacier, there's
No,
good
no,
people.
that was a horse.
So-
Yeah.
Not saying that nobody on the membership's not good. It's just I am not used to having people wanting to pay money to watch our content, whether they want to watch it for free or not. I'm not used to people wanting to pay this channel for extra stuff or just the support. So I'm new to that. All you see is the rules. Okay, well, let me go in the chat. See what we could do for you. Shady appeared.
Alright, gentlemen,
Who
get
is
this
Baby
done. Let's go
Yoda?
to bed.
Well, good night, Tyler.
Hey, have you checked out my KFC yet, Tyler?
Yeah, when I did the electrical.
I see Shady. I don't know who Baby Yoda is, but they're
Get the parts
apparently...
loads tomorrow. Good night.
Okay, good night.
That's not you, right, Glacier?
What, Baby Yoda? No.
Okay, so
Oh, I
somebody...
forgot what this dirt thing was and started breaking it. It was the Capitol. Oh, yeah.
somebody
I
who...
forgot.
somebody who is a member on the channel had their notifications on. Their name is Baby Yoda, because when I posted that link to the server, they joined immediately. Hello, Baby Yoda. Yeah, I see
Oh.
Shady.
On the very night, Anthony, your KFC is very
I've
nice.
never
There's no
seen them
poop
in
on
the
the floor.
members list, so I'm assuming they never linked.
Yours
to
is
it.
very nice too, Matt.
Huh?
Yours is very nice too.
Oh, yeah? Mine's very nice. How nice would you say it is 1 out of 10?
20.
Oh, you're so nice. I hate yours. I'm just... Yours is magnificent. 1 out of 10, I give it 19.
Oh, Shady, you're
Mine is
Baby Yoda.
better.
So I got 2 accounts here for you that you joined from. You will not have access to anything in there until you connect your YouTube channel to your Discord account, whichever one of those you want to use. You have to connect your YouTube channel. You got to link the two together. I cannot walk you through how to do that because I don't remember how to do that. But I'm sure there is a
Maybe it's in
video.
settings.
Is it called an integration?
No more eggs in the egg maker.
I don't know.
But you have to
It's in
link it
settings.
so that it can pull that this works with anybody's servers or pages that they have exclusive perks to that they have connected to these different websites. When you connect your account, you link it to whatever page that is, it will take your information that you have on YouTube and integrate it into the page that you're on so that you are recognized as one of the members from YouTube and therefore get access to certain things. And as we add things too for different tier members, it will automatically grant those to you. Again, we're all new to this, and I appreciate everyone's patience as we figure out what we're doing. Okay. Leave a comment with the account that is the one you want to use.
Need to find a way to get more chicken eggs into my thing. But I need like a lot of chicken eggs.
You got a lot of chicken eggs? I know a way to
Like
get a lot
I
of
need
chicken
like
eggs.
a lot of chicken eggs. Like
I know how to get a lot.
of chicken eggs.
Right.
Like a lot of chicken eggs.
Why did I hear... Matt!
What?
Who did that? Who put TNT under your Kentucky
My
Fried
entire
Chicken?
KFC is gone.
Yeah,
What the
I see
fuck?
that. I walked through the door, and TNT just blows up.
I went through the chimney
What? the
because I was
fuck?
I
wanting
went
to work on my
through-
chicken thing to put more eggs.
I think I have it saved in the structure block.
Can you revert it?
No, this is not
Oh.
revertible. This is not a realm that we can revert.
I'm checking mine. I'm checking mine.
Don't go through the front door. I walked through the front door and all I heard was tss, and I'm like, Matt, why is your front door sizzling? And I was like, oh my gosh. That was just a lot.
There's no TNT under mine. Or anything
What
else.
the
it
heck?
looks like.
The only people who have been on the server is myself, Nevaeh, Glacier, Tyler, and you, Matt.
There's like a lot of missing blocks in there.
I've barely been on.
You want to use your Baby Yoda account? Okay, link that to YouTube and then leave a comment under Chicken Chat so I know that everything's working.
Fucking mass bombing. Okay.
I got that recorded too. I gotta ask Tyler. Did you plant TNT under... Why is there obsidian?
Yeah, why is there obsidian actually? That's
Screw you, Anthony. You're friggin' sitting there laughing. But
Yeah, I'm laughing. It's funny, but I didn't do it.
If something of yours blown up, you would be so freaking mad. Screw you, Anthony. You know, oh man.
Just calm down,
Where am I
Matt.
even gonna build it?
We'll build it in the same spot.
yeah, you could just put it in the same spot.
I'll help you with it. I was coming in there to put a repeating command block that spawned chicken eggs for you.
I was thinking about doing the structure block thing. Oh.
How the frick?
It's gone.
Did you
It
put,
literally got wiped to smithereens. It got blown to smithereens.
Did you put TNT under Matt's KFC? She's shocked. She's shell shocked right now. She's not even laughing. So no, it wasn't her.
It's freaking
I
gone.
walked through the front door of his KFC, Nevaeh, and all I hear is I'm like, why is his door sizzling? And I realize what that sound actually is. I turn around and then erased.
I was looking at my chicken machine.
Tyler said the
it
entire
vanished.
time he was doing electrical work on the Applebee's, even made the apple light up.
Oh,
And
He was doing that though.
this
No,
is
he's
why
right,
we
though, he
had
was.
this is why we had prison and
Oh, that's cool.
stuff in the other city. We need to check all the buildings.
I did. I checked. At least I checked all the market. Well, they seem fine.
You got it linked? Okay, Shady, let me check the chat. Holy crap. I gotta go back and clip that.
But yeah, if it wasn't for content, then why would you even? If it wasn't for content, then it would have been meaningless.
Okay, he got it. Let's see what his roles are. YouTube member, chicken level 1, edit roles. I'll give you verified because we know it's you.
Wait, have I been
Okay.
verified yet? I don't remember.
I think everybody has it in the server right now. Okay, type in your username. I'll add you. I'll send you an invite. Interesting. Yeah, invite to the world. Matt, I will help you rebuild every bit of that, but I'd like to know when and where that got put in. Nobody could hear you guys, by the way, because I am currently... I wouldn't do that. They could probably hear you echo through my... I've already revealed many people's usernames before. But this time I'm trying to be a little more private about it because this person I don't know. I can't help it, Glacier. You decided to put that on a public thing where everyone could see it. I didn't think it was going to matter. The entire name gets displayed on the live because I had to go through and look. I don't know anyone else on my friends list that actually has their full name on there other than Tyler, but his name's been on the internet for years. I mean, there's probably 1,000 of the same people there, but oh well.
It's a very common name, so.
Can you fill in the area with like the commands?
You can, technically.
Not me. I don't know how to do it. I'm asking Anthony to do it.
Do what now?
You know how you leveled out the sea? Can you do that for right here?
You mean like fill that in, make it flat?
Yeah.
Can you repair the power line to where it was?
I don't even remember where the power line was. I wasn't here when Tyler. Oh wait, I see it.
Yeah, just repair the power line and then I'll put the thing on there.
I
New
don't even
thing,
remember
our
where it
very
went. Tyler's
important
gonna have to
builds,
do it.
we're going to immediately save them in structure blocks
Yeah,
to
mine wasn't structure block saved. I
ensure
probably
that
should've
we
done that.
don't lose it. And instead of this being an insurance company that screws you every time trying to make a claim, this time, this is going to be an actual insurance thing in the game where we uphold our bargain. Your build gets destroyed, we'll fix it.
We won't fix it. We'll just completely
We'll take the walls off of
I'll
that
fix their
guy's
name.
building and put them on yours.
I mean, this was an act of terrorism, but still.
Look, it's not just his building that got hit. I mean, his got destroyed, but
Yeah.
We got
Is it
freaking
fair?
wiped. And you can't even like. That's nothing. This is nothing. You probably already have these saved in the structure box. You can repair this. The freaking the KFC's gone.
I got mine saved.
That was the first thing I freaking built. That was the first thing I built.
Well, we got on video that you built it. We could go
don't care.
back and watch that.
Doesn't
Built
take
it.
back the
Build it.
freaking
We're gonna have to like
we could build it
analyze
block
everything.
block by block.
You guys went into the like. When was the last time you actually entered through the door?
The last time was when you, I, and Nevaeh were playing.
All right, so it happened. What this string?
It had to happen. Well, Tyler says it wasn't him, and I know it wasn't me, and I could prove it wasn't me because, I'm live.
Sadly, I can't prove it wasn't me, but I've been doing it the entire time, so.
I haven't even been on since you. I didn't even know you, Nevaeh, and him played and went in my KFC. That was
I went
That
in
kinda
it
answers
because
my
I was
question.
looking
Yeah,
at
I
it,
did not go in there. I
freaking.
have not been in that building.
and I went through the doors, and it was just fine.
So this happened this
Shady,
week,
were you
what,
able to
25?
do what you needed to do? I sent you an invite. Let me know if I need to send you a new invite.
I don't want the KFC anymore.
You don't want the
Build-
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Build like a hotel or something.
You don't have to drop it.
Yeah, we already got one.
I mean, they got the Colonel Sanders Inn if you wanted a KFC hotel. What made you want to build? What made you wanted to build that?
I don't know. I just felt like it.
Speaking of KFC hotel, aren't we supposed to build the opposite of that?
What do you mean?
I was like, you know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah, we
that.
were.
Yeah.
What is the opposite of a hotel? A motel.
A
What's the
motel?
opposite of a KFC?
A Popeyes.
Okay, so we
No,
have to
because
build
both
a
are pretty
KFC
good.
Airbnb. Or a puff.
Matt, I'm really sorry that happened.
Why you do it?
I didn't do it, no, but I did save my builds, so I wouldn't have been upset if mine blew up because I have it saved. Are you sure you didn't save yours in the structure?
Positive. None of my builds are saved.
Matt,
None
I
of them.
swear,
Not even dollar store.
when I heard that sizzling happen, I didn't process what it was at first, and it was too late to stop it once I started seeing the first one go.
I mean, the minute it starts, you can't really stop.
Well,
You have to
slash
do a lot of commands really fast.
slash kill
Not
at
even
E.
commands, water.
Matt,
Water
Don't
works
command.
too.
Matt, slash kill at E kills the TNT when it's ignited.
It does, yeah. It's an entity. It also kills everything else. So
Well, that would be an emergency to use it.
yeah.
Tyler
Oh.
didn't get to run power to this building.
Yeah, he did.
Better cover.
No, I put lights in it, but he didn't run the power line to
Oh,
it.
he didn't run the power yet? Oh, I see.
No, it's not connected yet. Matt, do you
Well,
want
it's
me
not
to
like
give
he's
you
not gonna
this
be able to.
building?
No, I don't want it. Don't want anything. I don't even want my dollar store anymore.
I'll blow that up.
They're
Like
gonna
a
buy.
terrorist can.
Glacier, did you do it out of competition with your dollar store competitor?
Okay, why would I not just
The
press
last
button?
live we did with you and Matt, you two were awfully competitive over that dollar store.
So I would have blown up the dollar store,
Okay.
not the random KFC.
Okay. Unless you want it to look like me. I'm just messing with you.
That would have been, yeah, no, that would have been actually impossible.
I gotta exit the game real quick.
All right.
Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. No I don't. No I don't. I don't.
Building my crane.
I do not need to exit anything. I just need to go here. Send me a request, Shady. No, Matt. Come on, stay on. We got a lot to build. I'll help you build something. I feel bad that this happened. Yeah, Shady, you have to add me on Xbox in order for me to invite you. I'll send you a request. Well, I don't want to exit the world and then make it where everyone could join, because then random people will join and cause mayhem. No, it says I can't. It says I can't change the settings from here. It's fine. I don't mind adding my members. So long as the privacy is respected, that's all I care. All right. Friend request has been sent. We got 2 minutes to reach the goal for us to stream for another hour.
The goal.
What was the goal?
2 gifts at the lowest tier of Super Chat.
So $2.
Pretty much. But it has to be that particular one or it won't register.
Has to be 2 super chats specifically. Actually, what it? This says 5 light blue super chats. We did it correctly.
Don't cancel it yet. I just added you. We got 55 seconds. That's what? That's what, Glacier?
Huh?
What did you say?
You said it was just $2 pretty much. This is 25. This is 5 teal or light blue or whatever it is. It's light blue. $2. Yeah, that's actually what 20.
Shouldn't be.
That's the horrible math. I'm really bad at math apparently.
It really shouldn't be. I clicked the lowest amount. I added you back.
I mean, that's what it says. I'm just reading it. I don't know what you're.
Let me just dox my entire friends list here again.
Rain looks good though. Almost looking good. That looks.
Matt, you don't have to help build up these buildings that got destroyed.
I help you.
Oh, Nixon.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the guy?
shady.
Okay.
Glass absorbs a lot of the shock too.
Yeah, glass is really blast resistant for some reason.
Well, it blows up, but it keeps everything else blast resistant.
I want to make a grocery store.
I already got one. It's just waiting to be stocked and designed. It's that wooden building in front of the KFC Yum Center.
I didn't even notice there was a wooden building. I mean, there can be more than one grocery store.
Yeah, but why build another when you got this one right
We
here?
have two Dollar Generals next door. Oh, this.
Yeah. It's hooked up the power and everything already. Man, that's just sad not seeing that there anymore.
Feels empty now.
Yeah, it's missing something. That was the first building built here. Only friends can join, so it had to be somebody on my friends list that had joined. Maybe it's while I was AFK, because I was AFK for a long time the other day.
No, like, it has to have been one of us, right?
Not necessarily. I have it where friends can
One
join.
of us is crazy.
Imposter. No, I have friends that could join.
They can't join without an invite. I couldn't, at least.
Well, Matt was able to join
I
without an
could.
invite. So somebody saw that I was on and was able to join while I was
Decided to
AFK
rig
the
the
other
link.
day.
Instead of just blowing it up themselves.
There's somebody that was playing a prank, a trap. The last time somebody like that it happened was with Elijah and DJ Willie, which none of you right now would know who that is because that's from an old series we used to do.
I know who it is. I know who it is. I never met him, but I know who it is. I've heard tales.
You heard the
I've heard
tales of them.
tales.
That's like something DJ Willie or Elijah would have placed. Or Wii U Gamer, he commented in the server asking if he could blow stuff up when I...
Didn't
He did. And I was on AFK for a while after I sent that message getting things ready.
Huh.
So Wii U, was it you? We can't really
you would've been
accuse.
watching,
We
waiting
can't
for the-
accuse you. But we can suspect.
Hello, Nick. Alright, I think my crane's done now, actually.
You can make whatever you want, Shady.
Started building my Lego Bumblebee.
So apart from the fact that I need boats, the dock is done.
I'm digging out all my old Lego sets and rebuilding them
Boats
all.
now.
Got a
Oh, man, I
space
need to
shuttle to
charge
build.
my computer.
I don't really
I
like
think I left the
building
cord downstairs too. Frick! That's so stupid.
super hot in my room. I hate it.
It's hot in here,
Yeah, that's on
Yeah,
my
no,
own
I
too,
see.
man.
but it's too cold outside.
Well, I feel like
Dang, I
doesn't
only
matter.
got one
I've never
Kool-Aid
understood
jam.
that argument.
What?
Like, it's too cold outside to turn on the AC. Just do it anyway.
It will put too much
Does it cost
stress.
money?
No, it puts too much stress on the system when it gets below a certain temperature because that coolant is already freezing. So it will cause the coils to freeze, causing further damage to the unit and then
Oh
rendering
yeah,
it
yeah,
useless.
yeah, and then it'll start to leak. It'll start to leak.
Okay.
That happened to my AC. We needed an entire new unit because it kept freezing, and then every time it would freeze, it would just start pouring water.
Cleaning fence is so good. I like them a lot. Hey, bro.
Choking on a Kool-Aid jammer.
What flavor?
Tropical punch.
Okay, that's the wrong answer. Give me correct answer.
What are you talking about? This
You
is
said
delicious.
tropical punch when the correct answer is red or blue.
Oh,
But you want to use the color of the drink or the color of the packaging? I don't know.
yeah, but I can't see the color of the drink in here though.
But you can see the color of the packaging.
The packaging is blue, but the liquid isn't.
The liquid's red, yeah.
That was a strategically placed
Exactly.
thing.
So how does that make
Why
sense?
was there obsidian
It
underneath
has to have been like
the
an observer,
KFC?
too, right? That's the only way they could have done that with the observer.
Why was there a obsidian slab underneath the KFC?
No, I did not get rid of it. Okay, still there.
Underneath his KFC was an obsidian slab.
But normally to do
what-
that, you would be protecting something, but
But there's nothing underneath
everything
there,
got
is
blown
it?
up anyway.
This thing isn't even a month old, and we already have a mystery to solve, gang.
We need to build a detective agency where we can do that. But for the time being, I'm gonna just build the mystery mobile.
That's an awkward potion. Looks like
Mystery
night
van,
vision.
whatever it's called. I don't know the name of it. Mystery machine. Like Zoink Scoob.
Like Scoob. I'm going to use 1% of my power. There is a singular torch underneath the obsidian slab.
Okay, building this is gonna be hard.
Did you say an obsidian torch?
No, there's a singular torch
Oh.
underneath the obsidian slab. It cut power off to the Dollar General.
Oh dang! Just like the Dollar General across my street when it lost power.
Oh wait, my Dollar General.
Yeah.
Yeah, now your milk's going bad, your eggs are going bad, all that.
Your
good
ice
stuff.
is
Now you gotta
melting.
restock your freezers.
So this is
Hey,
where
yep,
Matt
yep.
was smart, because he
Aw.
just sold melted ice already.
Good
Oh,
thing
yeah,
I
they
use
don't-
blue ice, which can't melt.
Oh yeah, bad thing that I wiped my Dollar General from the planet.
Oh wait, yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
gone.
even notice.
Yeah, I wiped it. Yeah. Goodbye, Dollar General. Was
Can't
garbage.
commit terrorism on something that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
3 steps ahead.
Matt, please don't get rid of all your builds.
I mean,
He
it's
already
kind of
did.
too late. Yeah, it's kind of too late.
It's
I
going
only
to be
had-
another server where you don't build nothing.
I guess. Another server I don't play.
No,
Sit in
you
the
better
party and
on
play
it.
Postal 2 and
Is there power to it now?
Gmod.
Gmod's fun. I have Gmod.
I know. I haven't been
Wait
able to
a
really
second.
play it yet.
But
Tyler had to go through the electrical lines because he asked me, where is the power line at? And I said I didn't know.
oh,
And he had to go trace it back to the place where it originates. And he followed the trail so that he could connect the other building to it.
so you're saying it could have been Tyler?
I
Tyler
don't
was
think Tyler-
doing.
You think Tyler would do that to me? I don't think Tyler would do
Is
that.
that something he would actually do though?
No, not to me.
Tyler literally nuked the entire city that we spent 11 years building. He
Yeah,
Oh.
y'all did. Not to he wouldn't do that to me. Tyler wouldn't do that.
no, he
Tyler
did make
would
the
do it.
apple light up. Look at that. It's kind of cute.
Tyler worked on my electrical. Tyler wouldn't blow it up if he worked on his own electrical. If he would have left my lanterns in there and then it would have blown up, I would have taken it. No, Tyler wouldn't do it.
Nevaeh has one chair that we could sit and eat at.
Yep, nowhere to get the food though.
Nope. She did pretty good. I'm proud of her on this. She did all this by herself.
Yes, it was very good. Just interior. I'll work. That's what I'll do. I'll build Applebee's a kitchen.
I mean,
I don't know how to.
Jennifer?
No, if I do it wrong, she'll be like, I don't like that, and then destroy it. So never mind.
No, she won't destroy it.
Never mind.
Go ahead and do it. She don't care.
It is too late. I am
Well,
already
ask
looking
her,
for
you're in the
something
same
else
room,
to
right?
do. You know what I'm gonna do is go downstairs and grab my computer charger so I can charge my computer.
Put a
Alright, well, the
grave here.
mystery
Here
machine
lies
is done.
Matt's hopes and dreams.
the mystery machine is done, although it does not look good.
We are an hour and 14 minutes in. We did not reach the goal to keep streaming for an hour.
For another hour.
But that other hour didn't specify as an hour after the first hour, an hour after the second
Yeah.
hour.
And at the same time, Nick just kind of just joined and.
Yeah, I don't really want to
actually
boot
have
him
a chance
off.
to build something.
But it is hot as crap in the suit.
Oh,
Quick,
there's
everyone,
no
subscribe to tier 20
Yes.
so I can take the suit off.
All right, I don't need boats yet. The dock is.
If
good.
you
The
send
dock looks
supers,
good.
it gives me water.
The dock is done, and the dock looks.
I'm just messing.
I like this. I'm proud of this build.
Let me see. Oh, I like the crane. How did you build the crane that fast, dude?
That fast? This took me like
An hour.
40 minutes. Yeah, like an hour, 40 minutes.
It's pretty
Okay.
good. Be a shame if lightning struck it. With that tick that we have on. Yeah, I would turn that off. And TNT. Turn TNT off.
Probably.
Why wasn't
yeah.
Why wasn't TNT been off?
Weather cycles off.
Because I didn't think about it when I started the world. I didn't think something like this would happen.
Keep inventories on. Why does keep inventory on? Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Oh, I can't find my computer charger.
The explodes.
I don't know if I trust these pressure plates. If there's
Did we need
TNT
fire
underneath
spreads on?
this. Yeah, we did, but
Alright.
that was
my
for the
frickin'
forest.
house.
We don't
Where's
need that
mine?
anymore.
There you go, mate. Oh,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
no
shit.
TNT under
Where'd it
Tyler's door.
go?
Again, I went into a spectator and just checked everyone. I'll do
You
that
didn't
again.
check the nuclear power plant.
Oh, I did not. My survival.
I
is
just
not
did. We're
great.
good. We do have this residential area here that I cleared out for us to build homes.
No
Like
point in
there are
building
just
my house.
random blocks missing for some reason.
What do you
But-
mean?
No, the only weird thing in my base is the
What?
gate to hell. Wait a second. No, the power's on. Did someone reconnect it?
Yeah, I redid it.
Okay.
It's the light turning on, man.
Hey, target the KFC.
Oh wow, you guys are
feels
robots.
Weird to me.
There's-
Maybe Thayer found out how to play Minecraft, got on there and did it. I don't know.
Oh my god.
What's Nick doing?
Anthony, you're turning Thayer into another freaking whatever his name is.
Miller. No,
I don't
he's
know what-
becoming
Yes.
Miller.
Yeah,
But I don't
you're
want to talk
creepy.
about it.
Please don't. I'm tired of seeing it.
I'll talk about it more now, just because you said that.
God. I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kind of why I said it. I like it. Ugh.
Matt, chill out. Matt, chill out.
Except one thing.
I can't
Oh.
save this thing. Like, it's way too big to save as a structure block, so I'm just gonna hope no one griefs it. That's the wrong.
I'm so cooked.
No, if you do corner blocks and you put enough around and then put one in the center and click detect, you can get the whole build in it.
Really?
Yeah. You want me to show you? You got a structure block on you?
Yes.
Let
No,
me see it.
scratch
Please
it.
sit down.
Yes.
Please sit down so I could copy. Now come here.
Yeah,
You want the
yeah.
whole dock?
Ideally.
Okay, so you go here, go to save, click corner. We're going to call it dock. D-O-C-K. Now, every corner block you put, you're going to put a capital D and then lowercase the rest, but spelled dock. And you're going to put this in every corner,
Or I could just
high and low.
push that every corner. I'm not doing all that.
Hold on, I got it.
I mean, if you want to do it later, you can.
I'm doing it right now.
If you want, I can give you a structure block that's auto save. Do that, by the way. If you middle click while hitting control, you can auto save something.
You are on PC,
Like-
my good dude.
You can get, yeah, that's why I'm. It's called a data block. I can like create a barrel, put stuff in the barrel, and then save its data, and then place a bunch of barrels, and these barrels have all the same stuff in it. So this structure block that I just threw on the ground should just autosave as a corner.
Okay, let's see what this does. We're gonna go. Oh, we gotta go up higher. Okay, so 100's the height.
I think
Go.
the crane's actually large enough to the point where we could just save it, like the crane itself.
Hold on.
But I don't think we could save just the crane. Doesn't matter. I need something else to do now.
Need to build a house. I
We
cleared
don't
out
have a
all that
residential
land.
area
Yes,
yet.
we do. I cleared out the entire forest mountain.
You cleared
Remember?
out the area, but it's not like developed yet.
Yeah, we gotta develop it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. All right, now I'm going to come over here to the crane. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to type in dock. And detect. Detect. Okay, it is too big. It is way too big. Crap. That or I'm doing
Okay, yeah,
something
this is-
wrong.
You said that this was cleared out. There is a lot of gunk on the floor, though. And, like, trees in the sky.
Butterfly in the sky.
I can fly twice as high. Take a look.
It's in a book.
Reading rainbow. Clearing out all the trees. The tick rate we have.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I just had to put it in the right
Got it?
spot. Yeah. Check this out. I didn't get the whole thing yet because I didn't put the block all the way over there, but come here. Teleport.
Yeah, I forget that I have teleport command.
Look in that block.
Yo!
I will tell you when to
Save it.
no, when to click detect again.
Oh, okay.
So hang on. I used to be a whiz at this stuff. It's just been so long. Matt, what are you
I think I
doing?
understand how this works now.
All right, detect.
Detect.
Is it doing anything?
I'm pressing the button. I don't.
It's not making it wider.
No.
Okay, I'm going to destroy something. Do it now.
Oh, that did something. Way smaller now though. Only like part of it. Be able to see the outline, right?
Yeah, you can see the
Yeah, it's
outline.
only
It,
this
it
part.
shrunk it. Keep clicking detect on there.
What should I be seeing?
There you go. Try it.
Nothing.
Try it again.
Nothing.
I guess I'm going to have to put it right here. It's going to have to cut this half off. Okay. There is a radius. You got to be able to see the source block. Okay, try it now.
Oh, yeah. That's back to how it was, but we still don't have this area.
Yeah, it's not going to get this area.
That's fine. I can
So,
rebuild this area. We also don't have a
Well.
back wall, but that's, again, it's fine.
you won't have to.
This will save me hours of time.
This is going to be called Dock 2 with no space.
Go ahead and save that. Put it into a load. Make sure I remember where I'm putting this, so I'm gonna put a little button. The oak button. Sure, I have that saved. There we go. Now I can just load this wherever I want.
There you go. I have
Just grab
saved.
another one.
I saved your other dock.
Block for this.
It's just dock 2. Yep.
Why is it so much of an offset?
Mm. But it's saved.
Yeah, I've just been doing my data thing and keeping like a.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've just been keeping it in my ender chest. So if I just load it right there, or where the button is, I can load this entire thing in a matter of seconds. Probably name these though.
I'm back and I found my charger computer.
Oh, you weren't here. Okay.
Charger computer. Computer charger.
It's a remarkable circumstance that nobody was hurt.
During what?
We were all in God mode, but okay.
What was being said when I'm not here? What y'all were talking crap about me behind my back?
No,
No.
we were trying to figure out how to save the dock. There's another village over here.
I think that fixes all the damage.
Yay!
Except for your building.
Apart from the apart from
I don't care about my building. I don't care. I don't care.
It was so
why
good,
wasn't it
though.
You that did it.
What?
You don't care.
Because it got blown up. There's nothing I can do about it because I didn't save it in the structure block. Should have saved it in the structure block rather than.
Very happy I did mine.
Doesn't matter. Anthony, don't. I don't want it. And that's not even how I did it.
Maybe I want it.
Yeah, fine. Then build it.
No, you don't want my building? Fine. I'm making
Nah,
my
you're
own.
Build
actually
a house and the
good.
road will be
Build
built
your own.
around. I'm gonna do a very.
Care more.
Does I have an idea? Also, my building doesn't have doors.
I forget what I
I'm
named
sneaky.
it.
What?
My save.
Is the Yum Center save?
No, it's too big. That is, in fact, way too big.
My brother's gonna open a realm soon. Private one.
Well, I could go back and look at what I saved it as. Let's just see here.
Why is stone not the first thing that pops up when I look up stone?
I do not know, sir.
Objectively, it should.
Y'all should be there, though. Hey, Dan. Dan, the real man, is here.
Dan's here.
Dan's here. Dan's here.
Romantically.
What?
Our wedding's on the 5th. Yeah, someone needs to build a church, actually.
Is that right?
Probably, right?
Now, I know. I guess I didn't add all the lives into here, did I? Here, yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, you, sir, is going to need to be added.
Another. Yeah, it's still light blue. Still 5. Or is that saying that it ended? I don't know.
Oh, no, it ended. I don't know if we created a new one. I don't think we did.
I wanted to use diorite, but diorite.
Oh, yeah, the timer stopped, but you can still send 5 if you want to. Well, good night. I'm trying to figure out what I saved my world or my build under.
You might want to make a copy of the world app.
Yeah, it says I don't got it as a realm yet.
Well, you can still make copies.
Yeah, I could copy the world, but I don't got backups right now, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, Dan, you missed a bombing, terrorism.
Yeah, someone blew up the KFC.
KFC.
My KFC.
The Gucci one. Let's see, since we built that 1960s Kentucky Fried Chicken, the one that is featured on the thing there and the one I'm trying to figure out how I saved, we have gained nearly 100 subscribers. We're just too short of gaining 100 subscribers since that stream. That stream was posted 9 days ago. So in 9 days, about a little over a week, we gained 100 subscribers. That actually makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Here I am complaining about other things. I'm not even celebrating the good stuff. This is good stuff right here. Tastes good.
Riddler. Just put skibbity.
Hello, the Riddler.
In the.
We got the Rizzler and the Riddler.
From the Batman.
We gotta figure out. Really, Matt?
What do you do?
Oh, you put a little wiener in front of me.
You should build a house.
I don't feel like it because it's gonna get bombed.
No, it's not. We're not gonna allow you.
Make
Turn
a
TNT off,
copy
right?
Before yeah, TNT's off.
Yeah, TNT's
Actually,
off.
I'm gonna
Now.
make respawn blocks turn off too, because someone could use respawn anchors. Respawn blocks explode. Oh, they're already off. Okay. There's nothing to stop end crystals, by the way.
Mob
Pretty sure those
mob damage.
I don't think that's end crystals.
It used to.
Well, if it used to, then it probably is the one I just don't know what I'm talking about. But oh yeah, no, they're turned off.
Did you test it?
Yeah, I just did.
I'm looking to see what I saved this darn thing under. What the heck did I save it under? What the heck? I don't even remember what I saved it under. Matt's going to bed because he's just sitting there.
KFC, right?
Yeah.
What?
Not KFC.
No, it's not called KFC. It's not called KFC 1960s.
What did you say about me, Anthony? What about me just sitting here?
You're just sitting there. You're going to go to bed soon.
No, I'm on my phone.
Doesn't have to be this way. They have no choice.
AirPods disconnected. Who's booty? Why isn't my AirPods connected? Hello?
Hello. I guess I saved. Dang it! I saved it after that live.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not
Anthony,
good.
don't want to save it.
You
Just resave it, Anthony.
Yeah, just make another.
I must know what I saved it as. I saw it. We're one away from being 100 subscribers in 9 days. I remember when it took me 5 years to get 100.
Took me about a week to get 200, but I haven't really gotten a lot after that. Also, I kind of cheated.
You made the jar break.
What?
You made the jar break.
Not sure I follow. Might have to explain exactly what you're talking about.
He can't. He can't explain it. It's not allowed to be explained.
You made the jar break.
Listening to the
Fluency is
voices in my head
information.
instead, listening to my wife instead of the voices in my head.
Might be going a little bit overboard with this route.
Holy crap, dude! What the heck? I can see it off in the distance.
You can see it?
I can see it off in the distance, yes.
I said I might be going a little bit overkill with it.
I saw it. Don't worry, Matt. I'll make you a new franchise.
I want no franchise.
Well, the roof looks fine, I guess. Not sure how much I like Prismarine, but it doesn't look bad. The inside's not bad either. I haven't even textured it yet. How well does
Oops.
copper work? Not well at all. It looks horrible with that. Okay. I need andesite, diorite, and I'll wait for January 4th.
How's
The
Shady
best day
doing?
ever. I don't know. The way it looks.
Hmm?
He's he's putting prices on stuff.
Oh, they're making a store.
JD store. Yep. Definitely that. They decided to go with a the lighting is not going to be able to get hooked up. I'm gonna point that out right now.
We'll adjust it as needed.
Nothing. Especially they're gonna have to do the interior to the center. Not sure when you're gonna do that.
Do what?
You're gonna have to like put off an entire like 2 streams to the interior center.
Yeah, I know a lot about it. I don't know why he would say in his autobiography that he couldn't go much into detail about it. Uncle Harley shot Matt Stewart in an altercation. He was working for Shell at the time. He did not have his Kentucky Fried Chicken seasoning in hand. It wasn't over that. It was over competing gas stations, Standard Oil, and Shell. And this was in Nicholasville, Kentucky, from my understandings, if I did my research right. If I'm wrong, then eventually when I find out that I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. But this was Nicholasville, Kentucky in the 1920s, because it wasn't until 1929 that he took over the lease of the Pure and Oil service station in Corbin, Kentucky, which was right behind his home. He got the lease to that because the Shell executives there that did survive the shooting, because Robert Gibson was killed by Matt Stewart, who was a friend and executive of Colonel Sanders and Shell. Uncle Harley had a good reputation with them, so they gave him the lease to it. They awarded him the lease, and that's where he built on his motel and continued to serve people. And he built on a dining room and served 100 people, and so on and so forth with that. So before all that happened, it was a Shell station, and he did have a little restaurant in there. He would feed hungry travelers that would come with the family meals. So sometimes the family would go without eating if they could sell their meals. If they couldn't, then they would have a meal themselves that night. But they would serve anybody that came by looking for food. He did not have his chicken seasoning until 1930 through 1940 was his developing. Well, Matt Stewart was painting over the Shell station sign. And Uncle Harley warned him. He did threaten that he would shoot him if he caught him doing it again. And what had happened is somebody came and told Uncle Harley that the guy was painting over his sign again. So Robert Gibson strapped up with his rifle, and Uncle Harley got with him. They went to confront Matt, And Matt got down off the ladder and opened fire and killed Robert Gibson. Uncle Harley picked up Robert Gibson's gun and shot Matt Stewart once or twice in the arm, and he begged for his life. So what happened after that, Stewart was sentenced to prison for 18 years for the murder of Robert Gibson. I think he was out on parole or something. And another employee of Stewart's was getting into an altercation with the police officer.
I built a house.
And the police officer ended up killing Matt Stewart before he could serve his sentence because Matt Stewart decided to get involved with it. And it ended up with the police officer shooting and killing Matt Stewart, which eliminated the competition of the Shell and Oil. Due to the Great Depression, the Shell and Oil station was shut down, and that's when Uncle Harley was given the lease to the one in Corbin, Kentucky. Does that answer your question?
I kind of forgot that someone died.
Yeah, Matt Stewart died. And Robert Gibson died. But Uncle Harley didn't kill him.
Did you see the sign?
Yeah, it says Matt House.
Mm-hmm. Look at the chest. Look at all the different stuff I got in my chest, Anthony.
The house. Oh, this.
You gotta read it though.
Nut bucket, blunt, last dry A biscuit, last KFC auto-made chicken, lean. Really, dude? How is that stuff allowed to be typed in there?
You want to see Glacier? You want to see what I have in my chest?
I was already there, and I also can watch the stream.
So you saw what was in the chest.
From
Name all the
seeing
things in
now.
the chest.
There's a delay. Dark in here. Really, I'll have to, but. What did you do? Why? Why? Why?
That would make sense. I doubt that they're alive
Really?
anymore. He probably said that
You
out of
piece of crap.
respect. He probably did that out of respect for the family that was still around.
God dang it! You just moved in and changed the color.
I'm so. What is going on?
Anthony knows what he did.
I want to know what they did.
I'm
Well,
building
come
him a
on.
new KFC.
No, it's not my KFC. It was nothing
Better.
like it. No, it's.
Tyler just leaves the party. Matt leaves the party. Yeah, he probably didn't go into it because he was selling that book. That book was being sold and a profit was being made off of it, and he probably didn't want to profit off of the death story of his rival, which makes sense to me.
Yeah. Same time, money's money. So I would. Does that make me a worse person? Yes, but I would.
I would not talk about my enemies for money. I would talk about them just to get the truth out there so people didn't believe their lies.
Yeah, you do that often.
Mm-hmm. I wish I didn't have to. Oh well. I guess as long as everyone's
Power's not gonna
happy.
be able to get located to this house. By the way, I'm not even gonna have lights.
Oh, we could get power there. We could get power
I'm
anywhere in
not
this
gonna
world.
have lights.
Ah, sure you
There
will.
won't- No, I'm gonna have windows. That's gonna be how my house is.
Tyler will tax the
natural
crap
lighting.
out of you.
What?
I don't know. He said he's going to tax people who don't use his power.
That's not how.
That's how he
not how
works.
that works.
That's how he works.
That's
Tyler's a
not-
dictator.
I
Keep
don't
that
think
in
that's
mind.
illegal. I don't think that's legal.
Neither was half the things Tyler did in the last world.
Okay, at the same time, he does create the law, right? So he's gonna hold up. I'm gonna have to pay him money if I don't use his lighting, and I'll have
Yeah,
to pay him money if I use his lighting.
I've never read his autobiography, but I have heard those stories before. He didn't even realize he was in his underwear. He was going to go to the store in his underwear.
I'm gonna put a little bit of a sidewalk around my house. I don't know why. You know what? I can't get taxed if I don't have if it's not on federal land.
That's true.
So
If we play it by those rules. I don't know what Tyler
Oh.
intends to do. He likes to go wild.
I feel like I'm not gonna like appreciate him being corrupt.
Oh, he's corrupt.
At the same time, I own Dollar General in this universe, and that means I have $40 billion just to do whatever I want with, which is pretty nice.
Hmm.
I guess.
You know, Radley, I never actually read any of the books my family members have come out with, other than recipe books. And I don't know if that's because I know the stories through the family and I don't need to read the books. But some things that people say, like with Margaret's books, Margaret was known for telling wild stories, and you couldn't tell whether they were true or false, which ones were true or false. But she was known for telling wild stories. And I've heard some things out of her book that I do need to read that to form my own opinion on it. But when it comes to the books talking about the life of Uncle Harley, I don't really need to read the book to know the information or even get the information. Because there's still some people in the family alive today that I can reach out to ask them some questions. And if they can't answer it, then that's when I would go to the book that Uncle Harley wrote himself. They're going to make a biopic film of him, but it's going to be based off the Colonel's daughter's, Margaret, 11 Herbs and a Spicy Daughter. And I heard a lot of rated R stuff that come from that book. I can't confirm it myself because I don't know. I haven't read it. But I'm not too excited about that one being made. I talked to the director at the time when it was announced, and they told me they were not interested in talking to any other members of the Colonel's family, just Margaret's. And they did appreciate all that I do to uphold Uncle Harley's name and image in a good light online and counteracting all the misinformation about him. But they were not interested in talking or even working with any of the other family on the movie. So I'm not interested in watching that movie, if that makes sense. Not because of my cousin Margaret's book, but because of the director. I used to say it was because of the book, but I haven't got to read the book yet. And when I read about Margaret and who she was, because I didn't get to meet her. I didn't get to meet Mildred either, but I did have quite a few Christmas cards leading up to her death in 2010 that were sent to my house because I lived with my grandparents and they were addressed to the family that lived there. But Margaret, we never were in contact with. And I had to do some research and talk to some folks to learn about her. And I actually think I would have gotten along with her very well, regardless of anything said, because she was into finding the lost city of Atlantis, for example. She was very adventurous.
My house is done.
The new KFC is slightly done. It's not bad. It's at
They need
least
to make
something to
more
work
walls.
off. Huh?
There's so many there's so many things with stairs and slabs, but there's like 20 walls in the game. There needs to be more.
Anyway, so I talked to I'm coming to your house. I talked to the director. Told her that I trust her to try to make it as accurate as possible, but I'm not going to have any interest in seeing it if that's the feel that they don't want to talk to all the family to get the full story of Uncle Harley and the different perspectives. She said people and the media is misconstruing this as a film about his life. It's a film about a father and daughter's relationship according to the perspective of Margaret. Doesn't mean it's true, doesn't mean it's false. It's to what she felt at the time of writing that book, and what she put in there is what the movie is based on. You also got to keep in mind, just because we're family doesn't mean we always tell the truth. There has been people that go out there online and on news interviews and interviews for newspapers like the Chicago Tribune who have lied and or exaggerated or unknowingly spread misinformation. So you have to, just because someone's related, closely related, distantly related, whatever it is, doesn't mean they know everything. They just have a perspective of what they know. Like me, I don't know everything. I have a perspective from my side of the family, and then I have the perspectives from all the other branches that I put into one, and then take my bias out of it and put the pieces that make sense together, and that construes the entire story of what I know and what I share. I take my own bias out of it, my own side's perspective out of it, not completely, but the bias part of it out, and put the facts together from all the different stories, because Uncle Harley didn't spend 100% of his time with everyone in the family. It was split up, so everybody got a different time with him. So those different times create different stories, and I think that would make a very good movie, on top of making a movie about his life story going through all the things he did leading to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then having all the family's different perspectives of him. And then you could add those little storylines in there. I think that would be very good, but we'll see whatever happens.
Katie's Diner is done.
I saw. I'm looking at your little wizard house.
Not a wizard house.
Glacier Estate. Oh, I hear flames. It scared me. It scared me.
Campfire.
I thought I stepped
Or
on
aesthetic.
something.
Oh yeah, I should probably save this.
This is quite nice. I like this. What's this? I don't know what to put here.
I didn't know
Let's
what
go
to
check
say.
out the diner. Still going to turn the Yum Center into a gladiator rink. Let's all go ham there.
I would win. How tall this is? 35.
Shady's Diner. Hello. He's slowly inching forward. Okay, okay. I like it.
31 blocks tall.
Not bad at all.
Save, load. I'm actually gonna name these now. Bill.
That's correct, Radley. His moral of the moral of his story, and he always said this, is don't quit just because you're 65. Maybe your boat hadn't come in yet, his hadn't. There's a lot of work to be done. So long as you have health and ability, you should use it. His work was providing the best food possible to the public.
Right.
Mine is to uphold that legacy.
I'll save it. Oh, it was just in corner mode, but it is. This was not for most of the dock. This was my Dollar General.
All right, Shady. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining members as well.
It's getting late. I
Hope
could
to make
keep
it worth
playing
your
for like
while.
another billion hours.
Have you seen Glenn and Friends series trying to crack? Yes, I have. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks, but I am in contact with Carl Grace. Very nice man. Lots of good stories.
Another
Hmm?
precious metal building.
Hmm.
Like an entire
The
Iron
diamond
block
building?
No, the iron one.
Oh.
Smaller, but it's still there. Is that new? I swear I don't recognize that.
I don't believe Glenn cracked it, but he did come very close to it, in my opinion. He's one of the only people on the internet that actually did his research on what he could find. And I believe he came very close to it. I do believe, if I remember, it's been a while since I've seen the video, he did poke fun at cardamom, which is what I think the secret ingredient is. I have a list of 11 that I comprised of through research.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this lighting works in these upper buildings.
As far as I'm concerned, though, 90% of the young folks that are, and even older folks that are making videos trying to crack the recipe through whatever, is simply doing it for clout and attention.
Yeah, why do you think Game Theory did it?
Yeah,
They needed something to put on their food theory account because they had nothing. It's food.
and they still were wrong. Well, how do you know if you don't know it? They're just wrong.
I feel like I haven't watched the video in a while, but there's no way they didn't talk about like the recipe. Quotation marks.
They talked about Joe Lettington's and even gave it some credibility. They didn't even mention the misspell on it. They gave him credit saying the Colonel's own nephew, indicating that he was one of the most trusted nephews. He was not.
Or even related to him.
No, he wasn't related to him. Uncle Harley, I was told by Cousin Lee's daughter that Lee and Uncle Harley didn't care for him because of his ways. But, you know, he's Claudia's nephew, and he's not going to turn away family of his wife. But they want to act the way they do, so we don't claim them as family today. And that's their own doing.
There's a lot of things that we need built in this world. I don't know what ones to do. Like, we need a bank, we need an airport, we need churches. There's like nothing else.
Got enough restaurants. Lord knows that.
Yeah, we have 3, and 2 of them are KFCs. Although this city is extremely small, so it's everything's in walking distance. You do not need a car.
Yeah, it's not like the other one.
Apparently, apparently Colonel Sanders told that guy Fent. Learn something new every day.
I have counteracted enough stupid misinformation that I don't need to do that today.
Pretty sure that was a joke.
I know.
That was completely legitimate.
But you know, if you told that other guy that I've been talking about, if you told him that, he would probably believe it. I gave him Joe Lettington's recipe years ago when I started to realize what he was about. And I said, this is the family recipe. This is the recipe. Please guard it with your life. And he was so ecstatic. He's like, oh, thank you. I'll guard it. I'll keep it a secret. I promise. You could trust me. I got this. And he didn't bother to look to see. I don't think he ever knew unless he's watched my videos and realized it. Maybe he's watching now and he's just now realizing it. But I wrote down Joe Lettington's recipe word for word and sent it to him. I think I might have even sent the napkin, the scribble.
Oh.
And this was a couple years after Joe had already leaked it to the world and went viral, and KFC even had to say something about it, saying it's not authentic. But he believed it. And I knew right then and there that the dude would believe anything that is given to him or told to him, and that he would take it and run with it to boost his ego as being one of the best impersonators that there is. Number 4 spelt wrong. Salt's not one of the 11. And several of those ingredients are not listed on any of the public listing of the recipes that are variants of the original and the original itself. So there's plenty of things to look at that show you that that is false, but he did not bother. He was just so ecstatic that the colonel's family entrusted him with that. And it proved my point then and there.
Like, they would. Like, you would just give it to some random guy.
Yeah. Well, we talked for years. He was a really good dude to me until I saw his true colors, and when the other impersonators started to get a little more attention as impersonating the colonel in their area. And he said, I think it's about time you and I tell them who the real impersonator is that's endorsed by your family. And I'm like, you're not endorsed anymore, dude. I'd be happy to write you a new letter that says that we don't endorse you, but we also don't care. But he didn't want that. He wants to be
I think
endorsed.
it's about time you tell these people who the real impersonator is.
Yeah, he
I think
didn't
it's about time you figure out who you are.
These people, Glacier, and the folks watching, these people, I'll never understand why they would spend a fortune on items that belong to Uncle Harley or memorabilia. I mean, a collector's a collector. Good on you. But I'll never understand the obsession of it and then publicizing it. I'll never understand the obsession of wanting to be somebody that you're not.
I don't know. Maybe
I'll never understand the behavior of grown men in their 60s to 80s fighting online, not in person. In person, they shake hands. In person, they smile and they shake hands and they have a grand old time. I've seen it. But online, behind the scenes, they will argue with each other, slander each other, insult their looks. One of them insulted one of them about being too fat, short, and bald. The other one insulted the other one for not having the right voice or the right tie fabric. They would get in these debates, and then I would get pulled into it. They would message me and ask me or demand that I tell the other ones off because they said something that they'd come to me and tell me that I needed to tell these other impersonators they're being disrespectful. So what I did was tell them that they're all being foolish, and the colonel would not like it because he didn't even like it when his nephew James dressed like him and called himself the colonel, working for Kentucky Fried Chicken and in the public eye. When they would run into each other at the airport, and it would be for official Kentucky Fried Chicken business, Uncle Harley would be going to promote somewhere, Uncle Jim was going to promote somewhere. Uncle Jim always wore the facial hair from a young age and the suit from the young age, usually wearing a black suit out of respect. But as Uncle Harley was getting older and dying, they were having Jim do more things for the brand to fill in for him, being a younger, more energetic colonel. And Uncle Harley would run into him and say, shave that crap off your face and take that tie off. There's only one Colonel Sanders. And I rest easy at night knowing he would say the same exact thing to me. Even though I'm not impersonating him, but I know he would say the exact same thing to me because I'm calling myself the Colonel in the public eye. But I'm not trying to be Harlan Sanders. The difference is I'm trying to defend his name and image after he had sold the rights to it, and then other people are trying to take it for themselves. If that makes sense. You've tried Joe's recipe about 10 years ago before I saw the Glenn and Friends series. And it makes good chicken, but it's not. How did you make the recipe, Radley, with oregano? Please tell me. Hold on, let's pull this up.
Bro just invented a new herb.
Let's pull this up here. Hold on. I think I have it saved.
Blah, blah, blah.
I bet you that's actually Matt. I think that's Matt on an alternative account.
Maybe.
Let's see, do I have it saved?
Hey, the lighting in this one works. Not Matt. according to this guy. They used to write it, so maybe they're not.
Well, I'm looking.
Yeah, he just wants you to quit yapping.
Well, it's kind of what my
Your-
page is about.
Your KFC goes. Why
Does
is
it
he
go hard?
calling? Okay, yeah. Why are they like calling them Uncle Harley though?
Because that's
You're
what I
related?
call him.
I know, but like,
Okay, here's Joe's handwriting.
ain't
Let's take
Ain't his
the.
uncle.
My family was the only one to address him as Uncle Harley. Everyone else called him HD, the Colonel Father, or whatever. My
HD?
side,
Oh, Harlan.
Harlan David. In Indiana, it was customary, whatever you call it, to call somebody by their first and middle initial. So they would call him HD.
That's weird. Alright.
And my side of the family, considered the black sheeps of the family, would call him Uncle Harley. He loved it. We were the only ones that did it. And I say we, my side, not me. I wasn't alive. But I was raised on the stories and photos of calling him Uncle Harley through my grandfather. So that's how I got to know him as Uncle Harley. So everyone else that watches my content got to know him as Uncle Harley because I'm not used to saying the Colonel when I'm talking. I'm used to saying Uncle Harley. So it just out of habit, I call him
And I
Uncle
mean,
Harley.
he is your uncle, and his name is Harlan.
So everyone calls him that now, and it's no longer special to this side of the family. That's the only downside to it, because everyone does it. But so here's Joe's recipe down here. Tell me with number 4, how did you make that? Because that doesn't exist.
They don't know. They were in middle school, according to them.
Middle school gets us oregano, folks. I'm just yanking your chain, Radley. It's giving me an excuse to yap about
I love
this.
oregano so much.
So number 4, oregano does not exist, and the Chicago Tribune did not point this out. They also did not point out that this is not the Colonel or Claudia's handwriting, as Joe and his family have claimed on my page, which I have proof on another video. Salt is not one of the 11. The Colonel said this himself. I'm not sure if he said it in his autobiography because I didn't read it, but he told my great-grandpa Charles that salt was added to the flour after the 11 was mixed. A franchisee from JRN told me the same thing that I was told my entire life, learning about Uncle Harley. Grandfather was telling me that his father was told that salt wasn't part of the 11. It was added to the flour after the mix. Then a franchisee that I have never met before until that day told me the exact same thing, confirms that story. 2 different people, never met before, same story. And it's not a story that spread around the internet, mind you. And then, oh crap, I lost my train of thought because I'm yapping too much. Anyway, so salt's not part of the 11. Let's see, black pepper, white pepper, which I used to say is not part of the secret ingredients because it was always public listing. Well, it was public listing, and it turns out it is part of the secret ingredient. White pepper, black pepper. Those are 2 of the 11 in here. That we could give those 2. We have no evidence of dried mustard, no evidence of paprika, no evidence of garlic salt, but garlic powder is in it due to the FDA ruling that they have to list anything with garlic in the public restaurant establishments in the United States. I think that was of 2020. I could be wrong on the time frame on there, but it is legally required by the FDA to list anything with garlic in it. So garlic powder as of 2020 packaging shows garlic powder on it. Garlic powder of 2020. Said that backwards. KFC packaging. The KFC vampires. The KFC packaging as of 2020 shows garlic powder. So ground ginger is one that we can speculate on because 99X, a video of Uncle Harley talking, he said ginger is one of them. He said it's a good one that the company Mary & Kate Spices makes. He knows that it's not substituted with anything. So from the history of 99X, even though I was told it's not the recipe but similar, we could say it's similar enough because Uncle Harley said 10 of his 11 were very common. Everybody had them. We just don't know which ones it is, and we don't know the measurements. So going by that story with 99X and their public listings and their video with Uncle Harley talking, he mentioned cinnamon and ginger. 99X in 1990 showed allspice, Well, when you get my list together of all the public ingredients that you could get, it didn't equal 11 unless you split allspice up into ingredients that can mimic the flavor, which is cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. Those three things, and then you got 11. Because cardamom, I believe, is one of the rare ones.
Didn't like it.
Allspice is the opposite of no spice.
Just not good.
I don't like it by itself, but that's practically what's in pumpkin spice.
I don't like pumpkin spice
Thyme.
either.
I mean, you could say thyme, that's speculation, but from my list of 11, oregano, basil, thyme, celery salt, dried mustard, paprika, garlic salt, not in it. I could say white pepper, black pepper, ground ginger. That's it on his list. 3 out of his 11 are in the original, according to my research. If my research is true, and it is as close as you could get. And here's Matt in the chat saying, why does he talk like me? I am convinced that you are the other account. So, we went on the entire yap sesh about that. But salt's not part of the 11 and oregano doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Okay. It exists on my
Talking all
t-shirt that says oregano doesn't exist.
Can't talk in absolutes, man. You have to put yets on his life. Okay. Oh, on his dog's life. That matters a lot way more.
I love Tyler's
Yeah,
dogs.
I'd sacrifice my life for one of my 4 dogs. One of them is like 9 years old and has multiple tumors, so like they're gonna die soon anyway. And then the other 2 just don't like
Well,
me.
the Irish guy's son is Carl, who I'm friends with. And rumor has it that Grace's Perfect Blend would be the original recipe, but there's no way of telling that it is. And I would tell people that it was Pat Grace's own recipe, but it wasn't. It was a recipe that was given to him, is what Carl says on his page. They just don't know who gave it to him. It's a very good recipe, and it mimics Kentucky Fried Chickens very well. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it is it. It could only be speculated as it. No company today can claim to sell Colonel Sanders' original recipe chicken, because that would be infringement on IP if you're selling it, especially as a competitor. They have a very, very strong history with Uncle Harley. I personally do not believe Uncle Harley went around and handed his recipe out. I would believe this with Pat Grace, but I have to, with my mindset of the research that I go on, and this is not to throw shade at anybody or say anybody's lying, I cannot confidently say Uncle Harley gave Pat Grace his recipe. There are too many people, including Pete Harmon's family, who have commented on my page before, that claim the exact same story, that Uncle Harley gave the recipe to them or to their father, or that Uncle Harley gave the recipe to Mary and Kay Spices. Turned out that wasn't true. He gave them a taste of it and told them to mimic it, and they did it the best that they could, and he deemed it good enough. And there's just so many claims that sound the same. Like the Claudia Sanders Dinner House, there's claims that they have the original recipe. Hi, Burrito. But they don't. They use 99X. They don't hide this, but the customers themselves spread those claims. So people around the world hear these stories, and it creates legends. So with Pat Grace, the people are saying that is the original recipe. It's the only place in the world you can get it. But the people are also saying Mary and Kay Spices is the only place you can get the original recipe. But the people are also saying the Claudia Sanders Dinner House is the only place you get the original recipe. So with all of that, I cannot confidently say that he gave it to anybody. I don't believe he did. He gave out spice blend mixes. I don't believe he handed out the list. The people that had the list was Cousin Lee, Aunt Claudia, because they helped mix it for the company when they owned it, and Governor John Y. Brown Jr. and Jackson Massey. What those two did with it, I don't know, and I don't care. They could have given it out to anybody. But all the stories from my family, and my family hasn't always been right about things. I've had to tell them they are wrong, correct them on things. But all the stories from the family, all the stories from everything that I have heard or read or watched about Colonel Sanders does not point to that he would have given the list to anybody to continue on. It does not point to that. I'm even speculative with my cousins on Lee's side that claim that Lee had the recipe and handed it down through the family. I could believe Lee's famous recipes, but I'm a little skeptical on the original Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe. I cannot say that they have that. I cannot. The only way, that's the only believable one that I could do, because Lee could have written it down and in his book of recipes that been in that and handed down. But there's no evidence of this. And if a company is claiming it, then Kentucky Fried Chicken would have their noses on them immediately. And I know Carl doesn't want that, and I know Carl doesn't advertise that it's the original. He advertises that it's a good copycat. And he also reviews other good copycats too. And he also reviews bad copycats, and he puts his 2 cents on there because he does know a thing or two about Uncle Harley through his father's history and story with him. So, and people will get pissed at me when I say that they don't got it or that I can't say that they have it. But I know my uncle through the family. I know the stories and the facts, and I know what is logical to say and what is not logical to say. And we could speculate and say maybe Uncle Harley left this recipe there, or however, where the folks in Ireland got it. But we can't say that that is fact. Customers say it is. Podcasters latch onto those stories of Carl's family and then twist it around and turn it into something it's not, like saying that they both were drunks, that my uncle was a drunk and he was a drunk and they were in a bar and that's how they met. That's not how it happened. One podcaster did say that. It was completely inaccurate. And even Carl said that too. It was inaccurate. He told him that he better take it down. But there are people out there that will latch on to stories like this and then change them up a bit, or not pay attention enough and just grab little bits of information and start yapping on the internet and spreading the misinformation like that as if it's fact, not even wording it correctly, that it could be speculation or that they don't know for sure. I'm sorry, Glacier. You're basically sitting through 1,000 reels right now.
I do that anyway. Like every stream, you do this.
I'm
So I'm just
sorry.
sitting there.
It's my job. As a whatever it is, what people ask me to do. You missed Matt's Kentucky Fried Chicken blowing up.
Yeah, he missed a mass bombing the building of a dock in the start of a residential area. Also, I think the llama that was in Matt's dollars and rolls is still there.
There's no telling for sure what is in Uncle Harley's recipe. Maybe it is several different types of pepper, but from all the research that I've done, all the things that he said, no. All the things that he said, my list of 11 is a pretty good shot at it. Carl has some notes on it, though. He doesn't think garlic has to be in it, and that's following the theory that KFC had to change something in the recipe. And if they changed something in the recipe, it would be whatever garlic replaced. He believes the garlic because he tried it. The garlic with his seasoning alters the taste of the gravy. It doesn't make the gravy taste good. What his father taught him is that if the gravy is good, you got the chicken right. And he knows gravy. So he says the garlic alters the taste of the gravy with the seasonings that he has. I don't know what it tastes like in its glory days. So I made gravy, maybe not 100% the way it's supposed to be done, but I made gravy from my seasoning, and it tasted fine. Excuse me. My gravy tasted just fine with the garlic in it, but I put a very small amount of garlic in mine. But that garlic also burns your eyes when you're frying with it in an open fryer. So there's all kinds of different theories that you could go by, and there's several different people that actually know what they're talking about and have some very valid points. So if you go on the theory that the recipe changed, you could follow Carl's theory and what he says, that garlic is not in it. If you follow my theory based on the thought that it did not change, but the oil changed, which we know for a fact, the flour changed, which we know for a fact, and the suppliers changed, which we know for a fact, which, depending on where they get their seasonings from, could alter the quality of the seasoning. Then you follow my theory and garlic's in it. There's several different ways this can go. The only way anybody would know for sure is if we find a handwritten note by Uncle Harley that is 100% authentic, or
I agree, Oscar.
KFC decides to reveal what is in their chicken seasoning to the public. Those are the only two ways that it could ever be confirmed. Otherwise, everything, including what I have out there, which can be sourced, is speculation. Hello, Oscar.
Jolly Ranchers are good.
They are good. You know, I would have to carry Jolly Ranchers around. This is the oddest thing. When I started to have a meltdown at school or anywhere with my Asperger's, if I ate a Jolly Rancher, it would calm my butt down to the point where I wouldn't have a meltdown or an episode. Something about the sugar in them. My doctor recommended it to me, and I hate being one of those people that solves all their problem with food, but here I am.
I don't hate being that person.
All right, I'm sweating up a storm. We are 1 subscriber away from reaching 100 subscribers in a 9-day period, which would make me very happy, okay? That'd make me very happy. Next week, we want to go for 200. So we're going to call it here. We've been live for 2.5 hours. Glacier,
Really?
thank you. Yes. Always with Minecraft lives, we are very long. I don't know what it is that we have fun or what. But
Just long naturally.
there's a look at the city.
Building a skyscraper. It's one in
Let's
Charlotte.